quilting friends, it is your quilting friend Emily back with another $2 digital download pattern, and today we are talking about Liberty. And Liberty, I not only made a sample for, but if you love this quilt, call New England Fabrics and they will ship you out a quilt kit for this. And if you're in the local southern New Hampshire area, I am teaching a few different quilting classes on how to make this amazing quilt, again called Liberty. But in this video, we are going to talk not only about the $2 digitally downloaded pattern. Go ahead and check out those show notes to immediately purchase it. But we're also going to talk about all the details of this quilt, what the size is, what different colorways that you could choose for this, how to quilt it, and not to mention how to go ahead and bind it. So again, I am Emily from Quilting Your Legacy, and I am so excited that you are here today because we are going to talk about Liberty. Now, Liberty is using fat quarters and it is just bursting with patriotic pride. So whether you are sewing this for the 4th of July or making it for somebody with the Quilts of Valor organization, or just simply having it on the back of your couch just to enjoy and marvel at. So let's look at the different sizes, the different fabrics that we're going to choose from, and how we're going to pull everything right together. The finished size of Liberty is going to be measuring at 45 inches by 70 inches. This is a classic layout using the slip stitch for all of those stars with the blue and the white, and then you've got the stripped piecing for the red and white strips. So this project looks super complicated, but it is not. It is literally just using straight lines in addition to using the flip stitch over and over again. This is more of a quilt for a confident quilter because you are going to be doing the flip stitch a bazillion times for that white and blue color for those star fabrics. Here's what you're going to need for the fabric choices. So you are going to need 6 different fat quarters for the red colorway. You are going to need 9 different fat quarters for the white colorway, and then you're going to need 8 different fat quarters for the blue. You will notice that in the quilt sample that I have, again, you can get the quilt kit right at New England Fabrics. All of that information is right in the show notes, but you'll notice that I didn't just go with solid reds, solid blues. I went with more of the tone on tone colorway because I wanted it to look more of a quilt, less like just a American flag. I wanted to have that playfulness and that movement to it. So that's where you could so easily go through your fabric stack, pull out the red fabrics, pull out your blue fabrics, pull out your white fabrics, because there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to your 3 different colorway fabric choices. So we're going to talk about different color combinations in a moment, but you could go with some peaches, you could go with some gold shimmery colors just to kind of mix things up a little bit, maybe like a little bit more of like a bright and bold variation colorway. When it comes to the different colorways, I love giving out some suggestions on how to pull out your fabric stash. So let's go with the classic patriotic. You've got your deep reds with your crisp whites, and then you've got your rich navy blue colorway. Or you could go with a barn color red, creamy tan, and maybe even more of like a denim blue colorway. With a little bit more of a modern flair, go with a ruby color red, white linen, and then maybe like a sky blue or an aqua for that blue colorway. Literally, the sky is the limit, especially when you are choosing your fat quarters, because you could just stack them up, whack them, and then just see where the creativity goes. This is such a great quilt to be able to mix in solids with prints, with tonals. It's a really great scrappy quilt to be able to use any color combination that you want, as long as it is in the red, white, and blue colorway, if that is the color combination that you are wanting to go with. After you have your quilt top finished, so the quilt top is finished, you've got your batting and you've got your backing fabric. This could be a really fun moment because the quilt is so blocky to be able to just do some simple wavy motion going right along the strip of the fabric. Maybe even doing some cross hatching to give it a little bit more of like a vintage look. This could be really fun also to do some hand sewing and to get more of like that sashiko look, so that way each of those lines just has a little bit of a movement to it when you are doing some hand sewing. Or keep it super classic and use your walking foot and do some nice clean basic lines going all the way throughout the entire quilt. Because goodness, you could go with an ivory color for your stitching, you could go with a nice stark white color, so that way your thread really pops out of the quilt, or even mix and match your different colorways. All the reds get red thread, all the blues get blue thread. Literally, the sky is the limit when it comes to finishing this quilt. And we cannot forget about binding. So So for the binding, I feel like I would go with a nice strong navy color so that when you're binding it with a nice dark color, your eyes will just go focused right in. If you wanted a little bit more of a softer look for the binding, maybe go with a white, maybe go with a cream color so that the binding just blends right in with the entire quilt. Or another totally off the wall idea, maybe go with a gold fabric, completely different, a little bit out of the ordinary, but again, using that gold fabric would make it a really great statement when making the Liberty quilt. And then to wrap up this entire video, thank you so much for watching. Whether you are going to go with a bold, go with a classic look, mix and match your pride with any red, white, and blue colorway that you wish. This is going to be a beautiful summer quilt, a celebration, a military donation, or a just because I love you and thank you quilt. Go ahead and grab your $2 digital pattern right in the show notes right now. And again, if you want to make your life easy, grab one of the quilt kits at New England Fabrics. Just go ahead and call them, let them know that Emily sent you, and they would be happy to send you one of the quilt kits just as long as we still have them right in stock. And I will see you in the next video where we talk about another $2 digital pattern and all of the information that you've got to know. And again, I'm Emily from Quilting Your Legacy. I cannot wait to sew with you soon.